Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take a moment of silence to reflect on your day ahead. Good morning, Mustangs. Happy Friday. Mr. Ross and I are super excited to be here with you again this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we miss you, and that is no lie. Today is February 13th. It's National Indian Pudding Day. Enjoy some Indian pudding. It's National Hug a Musician Day. So these might need to be some socially distanced air hugs if the musicians that you know aren't in your bubble. But if you are a musician yourself, go ahead and give yourself a little hug this morning. And today is World Kindness Day. What a nice way to celebrate the start of the weekend by doing something kind for yourself or someone else. Hopefully the Bears will do something kind for us Bear fans this weekend by beating the Vikings, though I'm not going to hold my breath. What about you, Mr. Ross?
I don't know, Mustangs. It comes with a heavy heart that I have to admit my gloomy predictions for Bears losses are coming true time and time again. They step into this weekend's game with a dangerous 3-game losing streak against the red-hot Minnesota Vikings. 3-game losing streaks typically in the NFL teams start to do major overhauls to their teams. Unfortunately, the Bears have kept with the status quo and are on the brink of a season disaster. This could get uglier as they have a bye week and then a game against their arch rival Green Bay Packers in 2 weeks, ready to end the Bears season. That is going to be a little tough. So time to hibernate, Bears fans. If you haven't started already, I might. If it goes as expected this weekend, the Bears will lose 23-10, and we will start talking about my favorite, college basketball instead of football. That's right, my beloved Illini enter the AP preseason college basketball ranking this week at number 8, their highest preseason ranking since their glorious run, the national championship in 2005. What makes this ranking even better is their 2 arch rivals, the Iowa Chokeeyes and the Wisconsin Weasels, are ranked right in front of them in the national polls. It should be a great Big Ten hoop season that will help us forget about the Bears' mediocrity.
Mustangs, we want to remind you this morning about some supports we have here at Meade that you went over in advocacy on Wednesday. With the start of a new trimester, you truly do have a fresh start and an opportunity to stay on top of getting your classroom assignments and your homework completed and turned in on time. If you do, however, find yourself with multiple missing assignments this trimester, we are fully implementing our homework support program, which will be outlined for you by Mr. Ross.
Hello, Mustangs. This is Mr. Ross. Today, talking with you about our homework support for second trimester. Today does begin our second trimester. I want to thank you guys for a very good first trimester. We saw a lot of wonderful work by you guys as we moved from virtual. Some of you guys moved into hybrid in person with us and then back into virtual. So the point of today is to really set you guys up with a support system, second trimester. They can hopefully get you guys to greater success as we move deeper into the 2021 school year. As you guys know, we talk a lot about being Meade made here at Meade Junior High School. So the question is, we always ask ourselves, what does it take to be Meade made? With homework completion. So we talk about being Meade made in 3 specific areas. The first is being Meade made is being your best self in academics. So specific to homework, why is homework completion important? Classwork, homework, and/or assignments are an integral part of the school curriculum. It's an extension of classroom instruction and provides an opportunity for students to practice and apply skills and strategies that they have learned in the classroom while also developing responsibility. Students learn responsibility by having the assignment completed on the designated date. This responsibility is critical for your academic success both at Meade and in your future high school and beyond. We also talk about being Meade made is being your best self in behavior. So specific to homework, what can you do to support your homework completion? Utilize the time provided during class to complete your classwork. That's super important. So being and attending class and being a part of class for the full 40, 60, or 80 minutes, that's the first and most important step. Your teachers often will give you plenty of time during class to get your work done. The nice thing about that is it gives you the chance gives you the time to do it, but also gives you the chance to ask questions of your teachers in space if you need it. You can also join any of our after-school academic support clubs to take advantage of extra assistance from our teachers. Please reach out to your teachers for more information about our content study halls to support your work completion. You can go to your virtual club's Google Classroom, click on any of the links during the scheduled times to get support. No permission slip is required. This is a study hall, again, hosted by one of our content teachers. They're able to support you guys through your work completion. Please take advantage of these after school supports. Also, Spanish offers a before school support daily too. So again, use this opportunity that teachers are affording you to get some extra assistance if you feel like you need it to get that classwork done. Another way you can support your own homework completion is to check your current and missing work through the Infinite Campus portal. Today during advocacy, you'll get a chance to see the Infinite Campus portal. Of course, you know it, but where your missing assignments can be found, this gives you an opportunity to really keep track of what you have outstanding. And in addition, on our Mead website, there's a calendar of all current assignments on our Mead homework website linked on the Mead homepage. Go ahead and click on that right now, as you can see what that looks like. So once you click on it, you'll be brought to this site. Again, this is on the sd54.org/Mead, our Mead homepage. You'll look for the Mead homework website, and you can see in here, it shows the activity calendar right here, everything that's going on. But let's just go up here. Let's take a look at math. You click on math, it does open up the various levels that we have. You can see math 710, 715, 810, 930, and geometry. There's also a guided one as well. So if we go into 930 here, you can see coming up this week and today specifically, if you click on 3.1 Class Kick, it gives you some nice information that'll allow you to know what's going on. So take advantage of this. It does give you some nice opportunity to see what we have coming due. You can see at the top here, it does allow you to sort by language arts, PE health, science, social studies, and each of our electives is also built in here as well. In addition, our students in the IC program can click on the IC tab to get their information. So please take advantage of this homework website. Being made also means being your best self in character. A big part of homework completion is making sure that you are using the supports that we have at Mead. So what can Mead do to support your homework completion? If you are someone that has 5 or more missing assignments as of a Monday or Tuesday, you will take part in our homework support program to support your missing assignment completion. The homework support program, which we're starting here in second trimester at Mead, includes some or all of the following. You'll be assigned potentially a homework guide, which is a Mead staff member. They meet with you to develop a plan to complete your missing assignments for the week. This will be done in person for hybrid in-person learners when they return to school, and virtually through Zoom for virtual learners. There's also an after-school homework support study hall. It may be required for you to attend on Tuesday at 3 p.m. This is with Mr. Shook, our Dean of Students, Mrs. Kerr, Assistant Principal, or myself. And this is an opportunity for you to be given a protected time after school to hold you accountable and support you in completing your missing assignments. There's also a daily check-in with a Mead staff member to review a daily homework sheet to support your organization. Today in advocacy, you'll be introduced to a homework sheet that you can use to help scale out and organize your work as you move through the course of your school day. And then for those students who have significant missing assignments, they may be assigned a homework mentor, again, who is a Mead staff member, who will work with you on organizational skills. This will be done virtually through Zoom. What is the purpose of the homework support program? It is to provide you the organizational skills to independently complete your homework and missing assignments. We do know that junior high is a transitory period. Oftentimes in elementary school, these things like organization are taken care of for you. High school, we know it's much more independent. So this is our opportunity to start to release some of that independence back to you, but we're going to do that slowly. We're going to do that with support still in place to make sure that you're set up for success. How does the homework support program work? So every Thursday, if you have 5 or more missing assignments, you will receive a homework support program email at around 8 o'clock. So it does say second period. You'll get it as late as second period, but it'll be around 8 o'clock you'll get it. So you're going to want to check your student Gmail account for that homework support program email. In that email, it'll indicate what your missing assignments are. So every week, if you have 5 or more missing assignments, expect that email. Inside that email, there will be your missing assignments in there. In addition, your parents are also going to receive an email that'll let them know the assignment you're missing. So the same email that you get, your parents will get as well. It'll have your missing assignments embedded in there. Make sure you check that missing assignment list, because then on Thursday and Friday, you'll check in with your teachers, ensure you have the proper materials to complete your missing assignments, and you're turning your completed missing assignments to your teacher. On Monday and Tuesday, if you still have 5 or more missing assignments by Monday at 7:30 a.m., student will meet with a homework guide who will pull student from class into a breakout room. So on Monday, we'll run that report one more time. If you have 5 or more missing assignments, you'll be assigned a homework guide. That homework guide then will come into one of your Zoom classrooms through the virtual platform. We'll ask the teacher to go to a breakout room with you. You'll go into that breakout room with that homework guide, and that staff member is going to have a conversation with you and see where you are at with your missing assignments. During the meeting, you should be prepared to come with the following to help monitor homework completion. If you can, show your guide, your homework support program email that you received on Thursday with missing assignments listed. Show that you turned in any completed missing assignments to your homework guide so they can strike through it on the master homework missing assignment list. And then at the end of that conversation, if it's still determined that you have 5 or more missing assignments, the homework guide will call home. They'll leave a message with your parent if no answer to inform your parent or guardian that you are joining the after-school homework support study hall to complete homework on Tuesday. And this is required that you show up for this. It is from 3 to 4 o'clock on the Zoom platform. There'll be information will be sent out to you with the Zoom link on it. You'll be able to click on that Zoom link and join Mr. Shook, Mrs. Carey, and myself in that after-school homework support study hall, where you'll be in there for an hour, again, to get some support from one of us, and also it's protected time for you to get the work done. That's our homework support program. That's what your responsibilities will be on your end. The responsibilities from the staff end. Bottom line, students, just get your work done. I think use the time that you have been given during class, at home, just to keep up with your missing assignments. Now that you have a new trimester, it's a clean start for everybody. You have an opportunity to start to build in good habits now. We look forward to obviously seeing this Mead Made work as we move into the second trimester. Mustangs, we want to thank you for your Mead Made effort during this first trimester. Remember that Mead Made means bringing your best self to every moment of every day. We don't expect perfection. We just expect effort, and we should never have to question your effort. At the beginning of the year, we talked with you about being the Mead Made in academics, behavior, and character. In academics, we ask that you come ready every day to be a learner by attending class and participating in discussion with your teacher and classmates. With our first trimester done, you will see that your report card reflects this effort. If you showed up daily, participated in class, and completed your assignments, then your grades will be high, and commendation through our honor roll letters will be coming your way. Congratulations to these students for being Mead Made academically. For those students that struggle first trimester, we have several supports in place for you. Please take advantage of them so that you too can be honored at the end of the second trimester. Mead Made in behavior, we ask that you use your technology appropriately by being a positive digital citizen that represents yourself, your family, and Mead in everything you do. And the Mead Made in character, we ask that you connect with your teachers and new classmates, get involved in life at VMead through our virtual sports and clubs, and learn to advocate for your academic and social emotional needs. It's super important we learn that skill now, particularly in the virtual platform. If you need something, you need to let us know. We are here to help you. I want to tell you that you have met and in some cases exceeded our expectations during the first trimester. This sets us up as a school for continued success in the second trimester. Although we can't predict what will happen as we continue to educate during a pandemic, we know for sure that it will be done the very best here at Mead because of your Mead Made work.
A few other reminders as we begin the second trimester. As Mr. Ross just mentioned, you are required to come to class every day and stay in class for the entire time. If you do not come to class, your teachers will be emailing both you and your parents to inform them of your absence. Remember, everything speaks about who you are, so make sure it speaks positive things. Every Monday, we run a report that includes the names of students who have not attended at least 80% of their classes during the week. If your name is on this list, we will be informing one of our intervention teams who will be working with you and your parents to develop a game plan to get you to attend more. If you can improve your attendance, then your grades and scores will also improve. Also, we are tracking tardies to class, so remember, you now have 5-minute passing periods. This should be enough time to take a quick restroom or a snack break before starting your next class. If you arrive 5 minutes after the tardy bell rings, then your teachers will be marking you tardy. Mr. Shook, our Dean of Students, is tracking our tardies. If you have 5 or more in a week, then he will be coming to your class to have a talk with you. Be on time every time. Mustangs, we know that these are expectations that you can live up to, and we're excited to see you live up to these expectations during our second trimester.
Mustang Cheer will meet after school today at 2:30 p.m. Use the Friday Zoom link for practice. If you are still interested in joining Mustang Cheer, you still can. Email Mrs. Dombrow or Mrs. Urbanik for our Google Classroom code or visit the Mead Sports Google Classroom.
Are you looking for additional science support? Join our science support session Monday, November 16th from 2:30 to 3:30. Mrs. Migel will be supporting our 7th grade students and Mr. Hirschfeld will be supporting 8th grade. See the virtual clubs or your science teacher for any questions.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. If you got a story or poem or anything creative to share, then you're in luck. Go to the Mustang Messenger and click on the link to upload your own story or article. You can find the link for the Mustang Messenger in the virtual club's classroom.
At Mead, it is important to bring attention to those people that embodied the Mead Made way. As a staff, we symbolize our Mead Made effort with that hard hat. That means that a staff member is putting in the work to better Mead Junior High School. This week, we would like to recognize the following staff members with a tip of the hard hat. Our first tip of the hard hat goes to Mrs. Skalenic. Although she is so ready and on her way to having a baby very, very soon, she is still going strong and putting in that extra time to support our students for the Giving Tree. Thank you, Mrs. Skalenic. Guidance appreciates you. Mrs. Barbini, always willing to help her Encore team, even suggesting to Zoom with this staff member after a long day of Zooming. The Encore team is lucky to have her as their department chair. And Miss Lancaster. Miss Lancaster has been a huge support to the 7th grade social studies team. Thank you for taking the time to help us with the work for their students. It has lifted a huge stress off of the 7th grade social studies plate. They appreciate all of your time.
Tip of the hard hat to Ms. Highline for putting together such a meaningful video every Veterans Day. Thank you for making us so proud and grateful for every one of those brave veterans. Tip of the hard hat to Mr. Donlin. Mr. Donlin is such a great and caring educator that although he was on a leave, he made time to communicate with his students. He also did work when he was on leave to make this person's job easier. Tip of the hard hat to Mrs. Baker, our school psychologist. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all the extra things you do for us teachers, from answering many, many questions to taking care of the hundreds of little tasks that add up. You truly make this person feel supported. This person is so happy to work with you. Thank you. And lastly, a tip of the hard hat to Mrs. Knief. Mrs. Knief is an amazing person to know professionally and personally. She is such a valuable member of the Mead Made staff. Thank you for putting the transition meeting with Conan together for the 8th grade crew. We really appreciate everything you do for the staff, your teams, and your students.
Today's birthday shout outs go to Tegan H. Happy birthday. Also celebrating over the upcoming weekend are Veronica D., Rena K., Rohun M., Neil M., and our very own Miss Heinlein. Happy early birthday, everyone. Mustangs, thanks for sticking with us on this Friday morning. We hope you have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. See you later.